Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get you through your Friday.
Today's checkout features Kelly Jamieson, founder and managing director of Edible Blooms. Kelly founded Edible Blooms as a small family business, keen to bring moments of joy in the form of sweet treat bouquets to as many people as possible. Now, 17 years later, Edible Blooms has grown to include gourmet gift hampers and living plant deliveries, and took out the 2022 Canstar Most Satisfied Customers Award. Kelly, welcome to The Checkout. Thank you so much for sharing everything you did in the main episode. We learned a lot about looking after your customers and moments of joy, but we're here to learn a little bit more about you. 5 quick questions. Number 1, what is the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
Oh, God, honestly, this is a really tough question, and I actually love listening to other people's, but I would say I had a delivery today in the office, and it was a model aeroplane from the UK for my 11-year-old son, so that he's into model aeroplanes at the moment. So all these bizarre model aeroplanes have been arriving in the office. And then another quirky one that I'll add to it, because we have a working farm with cattle, and my husband has actually bought cows online. So there's another one to add to the mix. So
that is good. We haven't had that one before.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, who is your favourite retailer?
Oh, look, it has to be Appliances Online. I am a massive fan of theirs. I think their delivery process is epic. She had deliveries on the weekend from them because we've just moved into a new city apartment, and they just were like, the service was amazing. They took all the cardboard, all of the stuff away. They plugged the fridge in, they plugged the washing machine in. Like, it was just such a great experience. So I definitely say Appliances Online.
So true. And it is the offering, right, to take away and to put in your new equipment. But every time I've had a delivery, and I've probably had 3 over the last 6 months from them, is that the people who are delivering are just so the friendliest, most helpful people.
They're so good. They're
It's
so
insane.
good. Yeah. And my husband even said when they were here, he said they've literally taken all the pain points out of like household appliance deliveries. Like, they're taking away the cardboard, because there's a huge amount of that. Like, they connect it. They do. He said all the things that you hate doing, they just make it so easy.
I know. I think I need an affiliate link from them for this show.
Totally.
All right, number 3. Which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
Look, I'm going to go back to that 5 most important questions review that we did in our business this year. And I think in e-commerce, we've all had so much data, and we look at so much information all the time. And so something that we're trying to do at Edible Blooms is really saying, what can we stop doing? Like, what are the reports we don't need? What are the reports that have been generated that are not actually making a fundamental change to our business? So I think we need to do more of that, because we need to simplify a very complex space that we work in.
Yeah. And I think we're hitting that nerve again of yours around hearing those words of, because we've always done it this way.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right, number 4, can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
I'm a big reader, but a book that I've read that I just really enjoyed recently is a book called Red Notice by Bill Browder. And it's probably not really like a traditional business book, but I just learned a lot about how parts of the world, like particularly Russia, work that I had no idea about. So it's just a really intriguing book to read. And there's a second sequel that I've read also, but I'd really recommend people read Red Notice. It's quite epic.
That's awesome. We haven't had that recommendation, so thank you very much. And last one I have for you, number 5, finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
Sustainable.
Beautiful. We heard all about your sustainability journey so far at Edible Blooms in the main episode, and I've got a feeling there's a lot more to come. Kelly, thank you so much for joining us on The Checkout.
Oh, thanks, Nathan. Great to speak. See you soon.
To hear more from Kelly, jump back into episode 267, where Kelly shares her decision to move away from NPS as a customer feedback tool. She also has a great mini guide to writing a business plan that isn't too painful. And she also shares the best thing about having a sibling as a co-founder. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.